Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken says Russia's Wagner mercenary group is taking advantage of instability in Niger. The country has been ruled by a junta following the ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum nearly 2 weeks ago. There have been suggestions the coup leaders have asked for help from Wagner, which is known to be present in neighbouring Mali. Mr. Blinken said he did not think Russia or Wagner instigated Niger's coup. Meanwhile, the US has paused aid programmes to the government of Niger, valued at more than $100 million.
That assistance will affect development aid to the government, security aid to the government. It's a significant amount. I don't have a number because it's a pause, and it's a pause that we would hope would be reversed if the junta leaders would step aside and restore constitutional order tomorrow. That pause would be the pause would go away and security assistance would be reinstated. But as we've made clear, hundreds of millions of dollars are at stake.
Ukrainian residents in the town of Pokrovsk have cleared rubble following a night when Russian missiles struck the eastern Ukrainian city twice. The Interior Minister said at least 7 people, including 5 civilians, were killed. 2 missiles hit the centre of Pokrovsk within 40 minutes of each other. The hotel in the centre of the city suffered a direct hit with several floors missing. Residents said the hotel was popular with journalists, aid workers and the military. It was one of the few still operating in the eastern Donetsk region close to the front line. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan has challenged his conviction on graft charges in a high court. That's according to his lawyer. Speaking to media outside the Islamabad High Court, another lawyer for Khan, Sher Afzal Mawat, said they also requested that Khan should be allowed to meet his lawyers, doctors, family members and senior party leaders while in prison. Khan has been jailed for 3 years on charges of selling state gifts unlawfully during his tenure as premier from 2018 to 2022. China's imports and exports have fallen more sharply than expected last month as weaker global demand threatened the recovery prospects of the world's second largest economy. Official figures show the exports fell by 14.5% in July compared with a year earlier, while imports dropped by 12.4%. The trade figures reinforce concerns that the country's economic growth could slow further this year. It will increase pressure on Beijing to help boost the post-pandemic recovery. Severe storms have struck southern Indiana, with the US National Weather Service detecting at least 1 tornado. Video footage showed gusts of wind and rain whirling through a parking lot in Salem. Wind speeds of up to 90 miles per hour caused damage to homes on the west side of Hayesville and power outages in some areas. More widespread rain and strong thunderstorms are expected on Wednesday evening and into Thursday. And thousands of people have lined the streets of Bray in County Wicklow in Ireland to pay their respects to the Irish singer and activist Sinead OConnor. People cheered, clapped and threw flowers as the funeral cortege passed by. The 56-year-old was best known for her 1990 single Nothing Compares to You, which catapulted her to worldwide fame. O'Connor died at her home in London earlier in July.
It was important for me to be here because I feel it's important that we stand for her and for her message. And after seeing and living her whole journey, she inspired me to be more myself, and for all of those out here, I think Sinead's in a lot of us, and I think it's important for all those people that are out there standing in their truth, being authentic and doing their best every day, realize that they're actually very strong and they're very beautiful human beings, even though they get berated every day.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel studios in Lagos.